Hi, my name is Terry Lee from Sweet Pea Papers and Sweet Pea Papers Facebook group. And it is Monday, so that means it's another page in the Page by Page Project 2. Now, this week is week 16, and the prompt is CD cover. I know you guys like those. And these are the prompt lists that I'm picking from. This is the original list that Kyung and I were using in our page by page collaboration. You can see those videos on Fridays. And then I added this list that I got for free from Junk Journal with Joy, my friend Joy over there. And you can go to her Facebook group and download it for yourself. And I figured it out. And it's 230 or so things that you can add to a journal. And it's called Things to Consider to Add to a Journal. You can get it over there at her Facebook group. And I think I'll make a PDF of this one that you can get at the Sweet Pea Papers Facebook group. Hers are more items, and mine are items, but also ideas. Do you see what I'm saying? You know, like steampunk and yeah, that kind of stuff. Holiday theme, you know, those kind of things. These are more objects. Anyway, onward and upward. So this is our book so far. It's getting a little chunky. So here's week 16. Is that correct? I don't have it written down. I guess it is. Video 16. Here we are. And it opens this way. And I forgot that we're going to have a paper clip on here somewhere showing through. So it's going to be okay. It'll work with what we're going to do on the page. And it won't interfere, let's say. Okay, so let's go ahead and set this to the side. Just things are coming at me left and right out of left field. So apparently they're coming from the left. So the things that you're going to need to do this is this kit is the Wizard of Oz by My Porch Prince. You're going to need a Big Shot to cut out the hole for the CD cover. You're going to need a CD cover, and you're going to need some lace. That's all. No big deal. This is an easy one. There's a few moving parts, but it's not hard. Okay, so this is the paper that we'll be working on. And it's a collage of pages from the Wizard of Oz book. And then this is our backing paper, which is how we'll attach this to this, and we'll put this into the book. I'm going to set that to the side. Now the next thing we're going to do is, these are the die, and I've got, these are 5 by 5 that I cut. This is going to be the back, and I centered the poppy in the center. I just put the center in the of the poppy in the middle of my zeroing ruler, which has a 0 in the center. Let me see if I can. Has a 0 in the center, and then it goes out 1 2 3 4 5 6 1 2 3 4 5 6. So you just put this in the center of what you want, say a poppy, and you put the 0 here, and then to make it even, you just measure evenly out from either side. Now the poppy is not exactly in the center, because the center of the poppy is not in the center of the flower. I mean, it is, but it isn't, because you know what I mean. A little scatterbrain today. I know, don't say it where I can hear it. You can say it in your heads. A little scatterbrained all the time. But anyway, that's how you do it. You put the 0 where you want the center to be, and then you count out evenly, and then you know that your card will work out to being the same on both sides, which in my case is 2.5 and 2.5, and 0 is the center. And now I've got the whole poppy in the picture. Okay, there, that was a nice explanation. All right, and put our backing paper back. So now this yellow brick road is going to be what we cut our circle in for the front of our CD cover. That way it isn't overwhelming. Come on. This is the largest one I have. It's one size smaller than the whole, which is fine with me. Makes it easier to get everything correct. Let's set these over there. And I actually keep my die in CD covers so I can see what's in there. And I can also, you know, label it or whatever. You can also use up old CD covers that way that you can't use for anything else. That one's actually made out of tie dye. All right, so the easiest way to do this is to take a ruler. Oh, and I don't know if I mentioned that these are a little bit smaller than 5x5. These are the Amazon brand, but most CD covers are 5x5. I just make this 5x5. It makes it a 1/16 of an inch larger all the way around. I'm perfectly fine with that. I'm not gonna try to measure everything, you know, by an 1/8 if I don't have to, and I don't. So we're just gonna put this diagonal across here. We're just gonna draw a line in the center. And we're gonna do the same thing on this side. Oh, for Christ's sakes. And we want to put it out, actually, I want to put it out far enough for the circle. It'll make it easier to line it up. Okay. So now this is going to be your center. And then you're just going to put the die in the center. And then you know your CD will be cut out. Your CD hole will be cut out exactly in the center. Now you can't always do this on things, even though you think you can, but if you have to flip something over like a windowed envelope, then you have to cut it out on the opposite side. That's a whole different story. This one is easy. Okay, let's move this out of the way. This is her little pocket. Okay, and Oz is gonna bark. Surprise, surprise. Here we go. So now we get our big shot. Now this is not a tutorial on the big shot, so I'm gonna do this kind of quick. I'm going to pretend like the static electricity hasn't stuck Oz's hairs that have fallen off my sweaters on here. This is my embossing machine that I made. Someone, I forgot who, gave me that tip. Now, most people will washi this to the paper. I've had pretty good luck with the circles with just laying it on there and it not moving. Let's see if that looks about right. Remember, it's a little bit smaller than the window too. Okay. I'm just going to cut it out. You want to make sure the little teeth are facing down. That's why the smooth side was up. You also get this nifty little circle that you can use for something. If it was printed on the back and didn't have a big X on it, we could have used it as a little tag. So if you don't draw the big circle, or if you erase it, or if the clouds all go one way in the middle of a storm and your karma line lines up, then you'll be good to go. I just wanted to make sure. I thought I yanked my mic cord out, which I did in the last video that I did, and the last 10 minutes didn't have any sound, so it became a silent movie. I put little pop-ups to explain what I was doing. I felt really bad, but I was already glued in the book. You know, when I got done, I didn't realize that I had no sound until I was editing the video. And it's a good thing I didn't think, oh, I didn't have any problems when I recorded it. There's no problems with the video. And, you know, just rendered it and published it, because then would have had. So now you see that comes out with the window in the center. And I'm going to glue the back on first. Now, this is going to be opening from this side. Open it from this side. So we're going to mark this as the top. And we're going to mark this as the top, because that's the way the flower goes. Okay. And it doesn't matter if the card goes right up across here, as long as it doesn't block the fold, because we're going to trim this edge over here. Oh, and I've pre-inked everything, and I will have to re-ink the edge that we trim. It's just the way it is. I always want to make sure that I've got all of the sides inked that aren't going to be trimmed. So I go ahead and ink all the sides. Okay. My friend Dawn sent me all this lace and a whole bunch more, but look at the size of that. I need to rewrap it. That's what we're going to cut a piece off to make our pull. I didn't fill my glue up. Okay, so you're just going to glue around the edges. I don't glue in the center. You may. So if you do, then have at it with the glue. Alright, top and top. Okay, making sure that this can still fold. You want to flip this over and you can see how it goes over just a little bit. And could have made it a little more even, top and bottom. I wonder if it's completely stuck. Yeah, it's all right. And then we'll glue this. Now there's a top to this, because you don't want your brick wall or your brick road. Actually, your brick road does go this way, doesn't it? Follow the yellow brick road. It's not a brick wall, Terry. It's a brick road. Okay. I know that's the most ridiculous thing to notice or look at or worry about, isn't it? That just shows you the way my brain works. Okay, yellow brick road, top. Okay, so we're going to glue this same way. I pre-cut these pieces so you wouldn't have to watch me cut paper to 5 by 5. Pretty sure you can do that. 5 by 5 square. If not, watch some of my earlier videos where I do show you how to do it. Top and top. Yellow brick road goes up and down. Now we want to line this up with the back. Okay. You know, I didn't paper the inside of this, and I forgot these have that little thumb pull. So now we're going to trim this just a little bit so that we can slide our card in and out. Okay, I'm going to re-ink this. Remember, you want to re-ink it on both sides because it flips open. Okay, now we're going to add it to our paper. And that's easy to do. We just glue the flap. You don't have to, I was going to say super glue it. Like super as in a lot, not super glue. But then I realized. Okay, yellow brick road, up and down. Where do I want it? Do I want part of the pocket to show that we're going to put on? I think I want this in the center. Just going to put it right up against the edge. But then you want to make sure it still folds and then put it on backwards. Because I'm yapping. Let's see how much of this I can get off. And then we'll use our glue eraser on the rest. You can get these on Amazon. I don't know how well they erase like white glue, but it erases Fabri-Tac very easily. It comes right off. Okay. So now, where's the card? I had the card. I did. CD card. I cut it to 4 by 4. I was going to put it on a little bit bigger card. I should, because this is going to slide in that far, and then it's not going to be in our window. So we need to put it on a card. I've got the other half of this paper, I believe, somewhere. No, I don't. I have, you won't see it in the window. And this is already printed on the back. And it's a kit from Liana Scrap. And it's their tea dyed or coffee dyed paper kit, so that when you print it out it looks like coffee dyed paper. Well, shoot, I don't know what I did with that. Let me get some cream colored paper. Let's cut a piece just a little bit bigger, just enough to stop it from sliding all the way in. So you're going to want to make yours 4.5 by 4.5. Okay. Still want the card to fit in the CD envelope, so you want to keep your eye on that. That's why I'm holding it over the CD envelope. So let's push it to there and put it there. Mark it here. We're going to put a pull on it, so that'll be fine. Then we'll mark it here. Then before we glue this onto it, then we will put this little card in and try it out and see how far it goes in. Make sure that it fits, etc., etc. From the King and I, etc., etc. Oh, now that makes me want to watch The King and I. I'm definitely going to look it up and see if I can watch it. It's got to be on one of those services that I have. Good grief. If it isn't, then I don't know what the heck I'm paying for. I probably don't know what the heck all I'm paying for anyway. I can't believe I didn't keep the other half of this. I know it's somewhere, I just don't know where. I think I put it in with I'm making a book, a Wizard of Oz book, and I'm making not a complete step-by-step video, but more of a, this is quickly what you do for each step, and then have at it. This is going to be like 3 videos real quick. It's probably going to be longer than anything on making the cover. So, yeah. So now let's make sure this fits inside here. I'll bet it doesn't. I'll bet you $1. Why won't it open? Accidentally got glued shut. Okay, we'll just trim it a little bit more. I know what happened. We didn't trim it far enough back for the glue on the paper. Where are my scissors? Now it opens. Now let's see where we're at with this card. Yep, now we don't even need the other card. Yay us. Isn't that pretty? Oh yeah. Okay, so let's pull this out far enough You can see it comes right to the edge, but it does still actually push in a little bit. Anyway, we're going to put this lace pull. I'm going to put you on hold for just 1 second. My alarm's going off. Sorry about that. The alarm went off because it was time to take my medicine. So I made this extra long just for it to be easier to look at. So we're going to put it up here. And we're going to make it about this long. So let's flip it over. Mark it here. And that's about how long we need it. And cut it crooked. So let's fix that real quick because you're going to see it. And I'm thinking I might try the little Timmy stapler, little tiny attacher, I guess it's called, but it's really just a stapler. It looks like an orca to me, I'm just saying. And there's a trick to filling it. If you buy one of these, there's no instructions on how to put more staples in there. You pull it open like this, and then you flip this out like that, and then you can put your staples in. It's the craziest thing I've ever seen. And you have to push this in like that before this will fold back. And then you have to push it like that. Craziest thing. Took me 10 minutes to figure it out. I'm pretty good at stuff like that. So let's hold it here. We want to attach it closer to the edge. Let's see, this is the side that's going to be showing on the front. Okay. And I stapled it a little crooked. That's the first time I've ever used the tiny attacher. And I'm wondering if I shouldn't put just a little drop of glue in there because that's open. The loop. Let's see what it looks like. Oops. Well, I can see right now we're going to have to trim this. I'm not sure. I guess it being a loop is okay. Yeah, that's fine. Kind of hard to see against the background. That's good, Terry. Show them white on white. Anyway, it's there, believe me. Now on the back side, we're going to add this little trifold card, and I've printed it on the back so that you've got writing space. We're going to put it on with this pocket. Okay. So let's fold this. Let's get some of this out of the way. I just can't work under these conditions. I'm gonna take the scoreboard. No, seriously, I can't. Oh, any of you that know me. No, oh, sorry about that. Dropped our little tiny attacher on the tiny trimmer. Oh, bad joke for the day. Or possibly first bad joke of the day. There could be more. I'm not saying there won't be. Let me turn this over because I know it lines right up. Well, I guess it doesn't. One side must be just a hair shorter than the other, even though it doesn't look like it. Now I'm scoring the middle of these just to make sure that they fold in the right spot, because I cannot fold straight for the life of me. So it's easier for me to score a straight line and then fold it. So I am going to, how am I going to do this? I'm going to fold it this way and then this way. Okay. I knew there was a right way and a wrong way to do that, to have a picture on there. And then this says, "I'll get you, my pretty." And then it says, "And your little dog too." The Wicked Witch. Okay, so we've made our little trifold, which is a pre-cut ephemera in the kit, or not pre-cut, pre-drawn as trifold. Okay, so let's open this up. We're just going to put a little pocket. It's not a hidden pocket or anything. It's just a little pocket that we're trying to make not so obvious that it's there. Remember that our cut for our card is over here, so keep your mind on that as well. If we were doing a belly band, it would be more important. Do I want to? No, I don't want to do a belly band because I don't want to cover that up. So we're just going to glue it on 3 sides. I told you there were a lot of moving parts on this picture. Okay, so let's glue this on here. And line it up with the bottom. We'll put our trifold in there. Don't push it down too far, so glue hasn't dried yet. In fact, you could paper clip it up here temporarily until the glue dries. What a plan. Okay, now on this side, we're going to have a triple pocket. And then we've got some cards to put in it. This one's pretty. I like them both. Yeah, I like the poppy field. And then this is a little tornado and a little poppy. So it may not fill it up with ephemera, but there'll be enough in there that you can get the idea of what we're going to do. So this pocket goes on, then this pocket goes on, and then this pocket goes on. Now you move this up because you're not going to see the back or the bottom of the back, whatever you want to call it. And then now if you wanted to, now we don't have the I don't have a big enough card, but we could just glue the sides and make a card this long that goes down behind the back, that goes the whole length. So we could do that. I'm going to make the top even with the bottom of the CD cover. Then it's big enough. I think I will make it like that. And I've got some I've got a piece of coffee dyed paper left over from another project, and it's got glitter on it. Look like the Gilda Good Witch glitter. And I think it's close enough to fit in there. So I like having things lined up. So we're going to line this up with the bottom. Let's see if that's going to work. You can put this one here and then put this one to where it lines up at the bottom, Everybody's happy. Okay. These are colored when you get them and you cut them out. So I did use vintage photo around it, but I didn't use a ton, just to get the white off the edges, and I did put a little bit on the corners. Okay. So now I hear the dog growling, so I think he's going to start barking. I just have a feeling. Oz has to make an appearance, of course, in the Wizard of Oz video. I mean, seriously, what kind of a video would it be without Oz barking? Oh, something made a funny noise. Oh, I know what it was. It's his little pretty. Oh, that's so funny. I just realized. Your little dog, too. My pretty. We have what is called his pretty. And that's his little tag. So, even though this looks like it's going to show, and you could do it any way you want. There's a couple different ways you can do this with these pieces. The kit has little instructions on the page, but I'm going to do it where it's open and we can put the piece of paper all the way down. So we're just going to glue this one on the sides as well. This is like Dorothy's dress. So we covered everything. The dress, the poppies, the gold, yellow brick road. We just did the sides. That means the second pocket will also reach all the way to the bottom, so we'll put the postcards in that. I don't know why Oz is whining, but there was a big crash bang. So I don't think it's possible, but I guess he could have caught his tag on the radiator heater. I don't know. Don't think it's possible. They're really big fins. So he's not whining now. He must have wanted to go under the covers on the blankie on the bed. Couldn't figure it out. He has a dog, you know, walnut-sized little brain. Not big on problem solving. However, that may not be true. Now this is going to be three-sided. This is going to be the bottom of the pocket. Because he can figure out how to get the pillow off the bed, the top one, so he can lay on the flannel one, which is on the bottom, or underneath. Which I put it underneath on purpose so he doesn't get his dog hairs on the one that I sleep on. So there we go. We've got 3 pockets. And this one, I'm going to have to cut some off the height, I'm pretty sure. It's a little dark. Like I said, I had 2 pieces of it left over. So I cut that, or folded that so crooked. How? How did I fold it so crooked? Maybe the edges are crooked. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to blame it on the edges, which actually may be true. Okay, and then we'll cut a little bit off the top. Let's see. Pretty sure we're done gluing. Okay. have a cool opening belly band or something. Okay. So then we'll put this in here. It will go all the way down to the bottom and fit in there. That makes me crazy. Where's the end I just cut? This looks and feels like a brown paper bag. It's not, but you could use that. Then I printed these on the back as well. So let's put those in here because they're longer. You know, let's put this on the front so you can see the hot air balloon. Like so. And we'll put these two tags down here. Like so. Okay. Now let's put this in the pocket. So now, in less than an hour, it's going to pop up a little bit. The book will flatten it out, the weight of the book. It's because there's so much stuff underneath it and this right here, so we'll have to get everything flattened out. It doesn't really stick up that much, just a little bit. These cards could be folded back, so when this flattens out, then this will flatten out. Anyway, so we have our CD cover with our beautiful poppy in the center. That's going to make us sleepy. And our yellow brick road. And we'll have our full-size poppy on the back with a pocket and our little trifold. I'll get you my pretty and your little dog too. And then we have the trifold or the tri-level pockets. This goes all the way down. This goes all the way down. This is the height of this, and that's our page. So let's glue our page onto our backing paper. I'm reaching over here and the glue's over there. I hate it when my glue isn't full. You know what I mean? It gets halfway down. It's like your car. You fill it up with gas, and then when it gets halfway down, you fill it up again, so it never has less than half a tank. But I like my glue to have a full tank because it just works better that way. I just did it different on all three sides. It's like you guys when you sew. I wish I sewed. I have a sewing machine. I've used it once. I'm afraid of it. I know that's silly. It's just a machine. It's just a learning curve. I just don't seem to have time to learn my learning curve. Let's get this all even, up, down, left, and right. Okay, now we'll glue it in our page, or in our book, on the page. I'm going to take this paper clip out and our floating pocket. And see, that paper clip will come down right there and it won't block or impede anything, or be impeded by anything either. Yeah, he's whining on the bed. I don't know what the deal is. Okay, this opens that way. CD goes on this side. I don't know why I glued the book and not this paper. So I'll end up wiping the little bit of glue off at the bottom there. That shows. It's just a little teeny bit. I don't know what I was thinking. I think you guys had me distracted. I don't think it's my fault. I personally think it's your fault. That's my story, right? I think I said that earlier. It's my story and I'm sticking to it. Okay. And put this back. This ribbon. And paper clip it in. Okay. And we've got that, and that opens to that, and the paper clip is fine. Now we put this part of the book back in the book. Good grief. And that's our page. That's the problem. Picked up my list papers. All right. I've said that 3 times now already, but that seriously is our final page. I like it. I think it looks good. It's too bad, in my opinion, I hadn't put the CD cover a little bit lower. Not really happy with the thumb pull showing. I would have rather had this over the blue, but other than that, I like the page. Okay, so that's it for this page. That's it for this video. And I will see you in the next video, which will be just a second for you and a day for me. Okay, bye-bye.